How is the search for new excavation sites going?
If we want to increase our gold reserves, we'll have to expand our search. There are a few promising areas on the island that the White Robes haven't reached yet. But as long as the Inquisition is breathing down our necks, I daren't look the other way.
Can you tell me where these promising areas are?
There's a cave to the east of the island. Rumor has it there's a temple entrance there that's still sealed. Someone should take a closer look at it.
I'll look for this temple, see if it is still sealed.
All right. Here, I'll mark where the entrance is on this map. Once you've found it, report to me immediately. While you're at it, you should also keep a lookout for some good treasure seekers. You might be able to find some seekers in Harbour Town, if they haven't been recruited by the White Robes. If we want to search the Eastern Temple properly, we'll need a couple of experts.
Have you got a decent map of the island?
Make sure you get those seekers to the temple. The map should have everything you need on it.
Thanks. You need treasure seekers? I'll find you some.
Good luck. The White Robes will have recruited most of them by now, but if you can find some good ones, it'll be worth your while. You'll need some. It'll be difficult to empty a temple as big as that without help.
Is it true that you do business with Romanov?
What is wrong with that? Pirates act for themselves and for gold. The Inquisitor acts for his faith. Me, for my people. We all have our own beliefs. We all act in our own interest.
Scordo has Harbour Town ready for revolt. He's just waiting for a sign from you.
Ah, I knew it. That is good. That is very good. Did Scordo say anything else? Give you anything else?
start again. There.
You are real, right?
Of course I'm real.
Sorry. It's becoming harder and harder to tell these days.
Who are you?
The name's, Leon.
You seem a little nervous, Leon. You're certainly hard to find.
Why were you looking for me?
Your mother is worried about you.
My mother is always worried. You can tell her that I'm still alive, for now. And that I miss her. Mothers like to hear that kind of thing.
Tell you what, you do it yourself.
I'm not going back there. I came away to try and get some peace.
What are you doing out here in the wilderness?
Just looking for a bite to eat.
Sure that's all you're doing?
Of course. I'm a hunter. I am. Just, hunting.
You don't look like a hunter.
I can't help how I look.
Come on, what are you really doing out here?
Okay. So I'm a treasure hunter, seeker. I heard that the ruins are full of stuff, and so I set out to get my share. I even got myself a shovel and a pickaxe.
Cut the crap. I can tell you're lying.
You're really not gonna let this rest, are you?
Not a chance.
Okay. But you won't believe the truth either. Just before the Order locked up Harbour Town, I started getting nightmares. Then it got worse. I started seeing these apparitions, hearing this whispering inside my head. I escaped town, but it's no better out here. I haven't slept properly for ages. The whispering. Always the whispering. These apparitions, these restless ghosts. They won't leave me alone.
Can you tell me something else about these ghosts?
I'm telling the truth here. Spend the night if you don't believe me. I'd love to see your face when the ghost of Lord Patrascon appears.
What can you tell me about Lord Patrascon?
When he comes to me, I can hear this horrible, whispering voice inside my head. He says terrible things. Terrible, terrible things.
Do you have any idea where these ghosts come from?
No. Well, in my dreams I see towers. There's a ruined tower north of here, and there are more on the west coast. Perhaps they come from those.
If they've singled you out, then you must have done something.
I found this strange ring in the forest. Found it. All right. I didn't steal it, it was just there. Been seeing them since then.
Show me the ring.
Here.
That ring must have belonged to them, and the undead don't like their things being taken.
Oh, crap. What do I do now?
Maybe I can take care of these ghosts.
Really? How will you do that?
I'll go to the towers, see what I find there.
That would be good. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Who does this hut belong to?
Me? Well, me now.
So you've taken it. You think it's okay to just steal someone's home?
Hey, this island's been turned upside down. You see that, right? Besides, no one's bothered me. So the owner's either dead or he's been dragged off to the monastery.
Sounds about right for this place. How did you get out of Harbour Town?
I climbed over the town wall.
It's that easy.
Well, apart from stopping them seeing you do it, that goes without saying.
About you escaping town. I told your brothers to come here.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Now all three of you are here, you can leave town.
Just tell us how, and we're out of here.
There's a secret tunnel in the back storeroom of Madame Sonia's brothel. It leads right out of town.
Right. We'll meet in the storeroom. Then you can show us this tunnel. See you there.
I'm afraid those 3 golden bowls are on the way to Don Esteban.
Nothing's sacred to that lot.
Erickson had this key on him. It belonged to Captain Gregorius.
Erickson, the miserable pox rash. He must have stolen it off one of those disease-ridden whores. He'd better pray they gave him something that'll kill him before I do.
I thought you'd like to know. Patty has left town.
I bet she's meeting with her father. Appreciate the information. Here, take this. Perhaps now I can find out what that sea-burn bastard is plotting.
What will you do now?
I'll stay here. When the food runs low or their questions bore me, I'll find a way to leave. I'm not sticking around. Not while this place gets sucked into hell.
Well, I'm staying. I can take care of myself.
Yeah, and something tells me when this place is being chewed into hell, you're gonna be right in the middle of it. There was a time when I'd be right there with you. But you'll have to walk this path alone.
I want to be a better thief. Show me how to pick really tricky locks.
To get the real treasures, you need more than a lockpick and a little luck. You need a highly developed knack and intuition. Since you don't know how a lock like that is built, you first have to feel out the mechanism with a lockpick. Once you have a good idea of the construction of the lock, you'll know which bolts and which springs have to be tightened or pressed. Have fun.
Is the map done? I've come for the map.
And I've finished it. If you want it, pay me and it's yours.
About you escaping town. I've checked it. The path through the tunnel is clear.
Okay, let's check it out, boys. Once we get outside, we'll probably make camp on the beach outside the town's walls. So, if you're in the market for treasure seekers, you'll know where to find us.
On the beach, right?
We'll hit the road now. Good luck with whatever it is you're up to on this island.
People have been using the tunnel without my permission. It's not a thoroughfare.
It won't happen again.
It better not. That tunnel is our lifeline.
Yeah, I've got that. Will you manage to complete all the tasks you gave us?
The Inquisition is losing its grip. The people will see that. They will bend with the breeze when the dawn returns. Well done. Take this as a token of the people's thanks. Carry on, and we'll push the Inquisition out and rule as the people of the island would wish.
I could use your help. There's a large temple on the east of the island. It's still sealed. The Inquisition can't have found it yet.
That sounds promising. Temples almost always equal treasure, especially on this island. What does the entrance look like?
The entrance is blocked. It looks like it's collapsed.
Ah, that's no problem. Show us where the temple is, and we'll open it up.
Can you help me open a way into the big temple in the east?
Sure. Show us the entrance to the temple on a map and we'll head there.
Here, the temple entrance is marked on my map.
Show me? Good. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, lads, let's head out. Opening up the entrance will take us a short while. But if everything goes smoothly, we'll see you soon. You know where to find us. With that in mind, we'll see you later, my friend.
I will go. If it's the same one you're talking about, I've been to the temple entrance in the east.
And did you see any white robes? Have they taken the place over?
Not a sign of them.
Good, good. Then we should push ahead and see what we can find there.
I've recruited 3 treasure seekers, experienced ones. Ulf, Dirk, and Dieter. Have you heard of them?
Experienced men. Surprised the Inquisition didn't bag them. Still, Ulf wouldn't like the Inquisition. Well, now they can prove their skills at that large temple to the east.
The treasure seekers are at the temple. They're working on a way to get inside.
That's one over on the Inquisition. Here, a reward for your efforts. 2 or 3 more men like you and the island would already be back in our hands. The Don wants this, the Inquisitor wants that. What about what we want?
Well, I would. That's not necessary.
Hey, wait. You came up the mountain, right?
So?
What business do you have out here? I don't recognise you.
What's my business to you?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. But if Santiago spots you, you'll be in trouble.
Who's Santiago?
He's with the Inquisition. You don't want to mess with him. He'd have you recruited to the monastery quick as look at you.
What happens in the monastery?
First, they shove a big stick in your hand. Then, they make you sweep the courtyards or stand guard like me. Not even a beer to keep you going. I'd do anything for a beer. Anything remotely fun is kept in a wine cellar. And that's always locked.
Here, have a swig of this.
Beer? You've got beer? Man alive, that's good stuff. That's like water to a dying man, that is.
It doesn't sound that bad.
Well, if you like the sound of it, go and see Santiago and join up.
What are you doing out here?
Watching the road for creatures, and probably providing a free meal for any hungry beasties that come wandering by.
Why don't you just run for it?
Once you've listened to those noises in the shadows, you'll be glad of a secure place to sleep. It's no fun in there, but it's no fun out here either. Even if I did make it back to Harbour Town, the Inquisition would just bring me right back here again. Not many places to hide on an island. I don't really have a lot of options.
What creatures?
Well, all manner of things came out of the ground with those ruins. Think of your worst nightmare, then double it. That's them.
I don't see any creatures.
Oh, they're smart. Smart and vicious. I hear them shuffling around in the shadows, waiting. I just hope those beasts stay in the shadows.
I've dealt with your monsters. You have nothing to fear from the shadows anymore.
Really? Those horrible things? You faced them?
Yeah. They were gnomes.
Gnomes? Are you sure? They sounded a lot bigger.
Well, there were a few of them.
Listen, don't tell anyone about this. The boys will never let me hear the end of it. It'll be nomads in my bed for weeks.
Sure. I won't say a thing.
Thanks. You're a pal.
Well, who do we have here? I don't recognize you. Looks to me like you're a vagrant. And vagrancy, that's illegal. If you can't give me a good reason why you're here, you will be recruited.
I volunteered. I'm already enrolled at the monastery.
Is that so? Well, we'll ask Master Palace about that. I'll take you straight to him.
Another recruit. The guards brought you here because you transgressed the law. Am I correct?
Nope. I volunteered.
I see. Then you must have something to show me.
I must have lost it.
In that case, it can't be taken into consideration.
So I'm a criminal. What happens to me now?
By order of the Inquisitor, all criminals are to be conscripted into the Order as warriors. You will complete basic training using the staff. Then you shall learn combat magic. If you are talented at magic, we will teach you powerful combat spells. This will give you a path away from crime. You will gain your rewards through diligence and hard work. Now go. Caleb will robe you and explain further what will happen.
What does it mean to be a warrior of the Order?
You start off as just one of many recruits. Few have the ability to become full warriors. But even recruits have their uses.
What does a warrior of the Order do?
The warriors defend the holy flame. They are the arm that delivers the word and fights for humanity. Their skill at fighting with staffs and their powerful combat magic is a fierce combination, but few are good enough to get that far. First, you should focus on basic training.
What can I expect in basic training?
As you'd expect, you learn attack and defense using the staff. Lessons taken with the masters come later.
What is your role here? You haven't said.
Apart from answering questions from people like you, I am the administrator of the monastery. That keeps me more than busy.
Could I help you with that?
No, you concentrate on your training and your tests.
Tests? What tests?
Every master will test you. That is how you will proceed through the ranks here. You must listen well and study hard. That is what we expect from you.
Do you have a test for me?
Leave me and perform other tasks.